Hi, fifth graders. We are going to quickly go over our Module 2 Topic G quiz. So remember, you can use your notes, but always show your work. So the first question has you look at 3 problems. This is from Module 2, Lesson 26 notes. You can solve this question, which will help you solve this one based on where the decimal is. So look, the decimal is between the 8 and the 1 here, so this is 8 and 17 tenths, but our decimal is over here, 817. You can use your place value chart because we know when we move our decimal 2 places to the right, that is changing it by 100. So multiplying or dividing by 100. So all we would do to our answers is change the decimal point based on where the decimal point is in our question. So if we divide 8 by 32, we're going to have a smaller answer than 817 divided by 32. How much smaller? Well, we would multiply by 100 to get here, so it would be 100 times smaller. Take a look at Module 2, Lesson 26 for help with this question. Question number 2 is 2.4 divided by 8. So remember, you want to change how you say 2.4. So change how we say 2.4. You can find help for this in Module 2, Lesson 24. Here's an example. If we have 3.5, if I put 3.5 in my place value chart, I can squish it all in the tenths and I get 35 tenths. So 3.5 is the same thing as 35 tenths. Again, for help on question 2, you can go to lesson number 24. Let's move on to question 3. Same idea as question number 2. 7 and 32 hundredths minutes, or 7.32, divided by 4. You are looking for 2 answers. The answers will be the same, but you are saying it in a different way. Same idea. You want Module 2, Lesson 24, and Lesson 26. Both lessons will help you. Here's a hint. How can you change the answer to say it without a decimal? AKA, say it as tenths or hundredths. Question number 4. Question number 4, we start with division. But oh my gosh, we have an itty bitty number that we are splitting into a big number. So we are taking 2.4 and we are splitting it into 80 groups. That blows my mind. If I put 2.4 in my place value chart, I can say it a different way. And I can even add zeros. I believe Ms. Scharf even added a 0 onto our quiz to give us a little help. So if I take 2 and 40 hundredths, how can I say this without a decimal? Remember, look at our last number, squish it all into here, and I would get blank hundredths. For help on this, you can do Module 2, Lesson 24. Your hint is change 2.4 or 2.40, 2 and 40 hundredths, to say it without the decimal. AKA, say it with a label. And then divide. You want to say it with a label. And use your place value chart. Use your place value chart. That's a big hit right there. Then divide using dirty monkeys smell bad really. Or divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Remember, if you do not show your work, that means if you do not show your estimate, long division, and check, it is an automatic 1. Don't get a 1 because you didn't show your work. Okay, question number 5. Divide and check. 26 and 25 hundredths divided by 21. To get help with this, check your notes for Module 2, Lesson 26. This one, we can estimate, long divide, and check. Remember, 26 goes inside the house, 21 goes outside the house. You have 26.25 or 26 and 25 hundredths is your brownies, 21 is your people. Divisor, dividend. Question number 6. We're going to continue on with division. This one, you can find your notes for Module 2, Lesson 27. We are taking 28 divided by 32. So you have 28 brownies split between 32 people. Oh my gosh, I can't split 28 evenly between 32 people. I know my answer is going to be a decimal. Make sure you show your work by estimating, using a helping number, long dividing, and doing a check. 32 goes on the, I should have messed that up. 28 goes on the inside, 32 goes on the outside. Question number 7, last but not least, 68 and 25 hundredths divided by 65. Remember, you must divide, estimate, divide, so use standard algorithm division, aka long division, and check your work, and must show me all 3 steps in order to get anything besides a 1. Not showing your work is an automatic 1. We are taking 68.25 or 68 and 25 hundredths and splitting it between 65. So this is Mod 2, Lesson 26 and 27. Remember, first number means our brownies or our pizza or our money. Second number means our people. We are taking 65, 68.25. And remember, we are going to divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. Make sure you show your work. Chunk your number. How many times does 65 go into 68? And then keep going. Remember that your estimate helps you figure out where your decimal goes. Just forget about the decimal. Throw the decimal out the window and think about this number without the decimal. Then put the decimal back in after you have solved the whole thing by using your estimate. Good luck, 5th graders. If you need help, please ask. Make sure you show your work. The more work you show, the better chance you have of getting a 2 or a 3, even if you get the answer wrong. Try your best. Use your notes. Use your workbook. Show all of your steps, every step you do when you divide.